Hello everyone, my name is Daniel. Welcome back to Tech Wright I'm kind of calling it Apple Week. And by I'm kind of calling it Apple Week, I just now decided that in my head because it sounded good. So if it sounds bad, I'm sorry. Alright, so far this week, we did a pre-cap, I guess is what I can say, about what was going to come out in the Worldwide Developer Conference. We've done a video on the iPhone 10 afterwards, which is a card up here that you can gladly click on. And then after that, I did make another video on the Apple Watch Series 3, which is another card if you would like to go to these videos and watch that. But today, I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about the other things in the conference that we haven't covered yet. The main thing I want to talk to you about is the Apple TV and the evolution that it has had up until this year when it released its 4K. I still have the original Apple TV that it records 1080p, doesn't record anything. It plays 1080p HD on all of its stuff. Now, not only do I use this, I use like an Amazon Fire Stick. I have a video for that as well if you want to check it out. But it's come a long way, actually. But honestly, I kind of think it's getting a little bit too complicated. The Apple TV that I have now is the base model. I only paid $79.99 for it. It does come with Netflix and Hulu and things like that loaded onto it. What it doesn't have is the Apple Store or App Store, anything like that. The next model up, which is the model right after mine, comes with a little bit smarter of a remote, if you can see here, and then the screen also has an app store that allows you to download apps, and you can play games, and you can even surf the web and make purchases and things like that. That still does not have 4K video on it. It still plays 1080p HD, but it has a lot of other features with it that allows you to do a lot of different things that you can actually do on your phone, and that's one of the reasons why I wasn't excited about it. Now that version retails for like $139, $129. Prices may have dropped since the last time that I've looked at it, and considering they just came out with another Apple TV, I'm sure they'll drop even more. This year they have released the 4K HD playback on the Apple TV, and it still pretty much does almost the same thing as last year. It's just that they really wanted to push the 4K, and I appreciate that a lot because most YouTube videos that are recording are in 4K. This video that I'm recording right now is also in 4K. The good news is I don't think it increased in prices very much. I know I sound very knowledgeable in that, this is exactly what you want to be watching. If 4K is something that is a must-have for you, then I would say go for it. I love recording things in 4K because, the quality is amazing. Even if you downscaled it to 1080p, it's still amazing. But the mechanics behind this, you don't have to buy something that plays 4K. The reason you don't have to buy something that plays 4K is the fact that most people that record in 4K, and I say this not for creators because a lot of creators actually record in 4K and upload in 4K like I do, but movies, things like that, they're recorded in like 4K, 6K, 8K, ridiculous bit rates, frame rates, like the whole shebang is thrown into this, but then it's downscaled into 1080p and then shot to your TV because of the stream rate. You're pushing this, you're downloading this through the internet when you're watching Netflix or Hulu to throw this onto your screen. It's constantly downloading content while you're watching to try to keep it buffered for you. So downscaling that to 1080p allows you to keep the sharpness and the amazing quality that you have, but still in your 1080p TV, it just looks a lot better. So that's why a lot of people say, oh, I've got to buy this camera in 4K. Oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. That is true for everything except TVs, and a lot of people say, I absolutely have to have this 4K TV if I want to get a good picture. Not necessarily. Like, if you want it to watch 4K, that's awesome, you know, good for you. If you're knowledgeable enough in that and you absolutely have to have the 4K to watch it, yes, I support you 100%. But if you're wanting it just because of the quality, you don't necessarily have to have a 4K TV. The 4K downgraded to 1080p is all that you need, and it's not something that is a requirement. So I'm not telling you that you should not run out and buy the 4K HD Apple TV. If you're someone like me who buys Apple products every single year, you know, knock yourself out, go for it. But I'm just telling you it's not a requirement. And this is coming from someone who has the 1080p HD Apple TV that I've had for like 4 or 5 years, and I don't necessarily seem to need a new one because of the amazing quality that it still puts out. So with all of that being said, this video is not going to be extremely long because it's an Apple TV. Like, you stream things on it, you watch the TV. Alright, but be sure to check out all of my other videos from this Apple week because this conference was kind of crazy, and this probably will not be the last one that you hear of. Alright, be sure to like this video, put a comment down below, let me know what you think about the Apple TV. Is it something that you are completely 100% like just not interested in compared to everything else that went on at the conference? Or is this something that you get just as excited about and you have to run out and buy it whenever it releases because you can't wait to just check out the features on it? Let me know, I'm really interested to see what you think. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Check out these videos here, and I will see you guys in the next video, which may or may not be Apple related because I was trying to pump out literally as many videos as I could this week about Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference because I love it. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.